God damn it, Meg!
Things like you see in a movie! Ah, son of a bitch!
I don't care what color your belt is. You're a child, and I am stronger than you.
Oh my god! I almost didn't do it. I thought, is this in bad taste? But you know what? I went for it, and I am so glad I did.
There's wild, there's offensive, and then there's this.
What about South Park?
They can go to hell.
Did he get in any trouble for his drawing?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
He was the cartoonist for the school paper, and the character in his cartoon is taking communion. The comment underneath said, "Could I have fries with that, please?"
Family Guy has always danced on the edge, making jokes no other show would dare to touch. But one episode didn't just cross the line, it leapt over it and never came back. It was so dark, so controversial, that it never even aired on American television. Yep, it got banned. This isn't just another outrageous moment from Peter Griffin and the gang. This was something else entirely. Today we're diving into the darkest Family Guy episode ever made, the one too disturbing for TV. Family Guy first aired in 1999, created by Seth MacFarlane. It quickly became famous, and infamous, for its offbeat animation and risky jokes.
Hey, Meg.
Hi, Connie.
I can't fit all my books in my locker. Can I put the rest of them on your ginormous
Hey, Connie. Hi, Peter Griffin, Meg's father. Say, can you do me a favor? You see that fire extinguisher there?
Dad, that's enough! Dad, that's enough! That's enough, Dad!
The show follows the lives of the Griffin family in the fictional town of Quahog, Rhode Island. But unlike most cartoons, this one never plays it safe.
Maybe we should turn back.
No. Kill every last one of them.
From making fun of religion, politics, race, to joking about celebrities and even tragic events, nothing seemed off limits. The cutaway gags, the awkward silence after outrageous jokes, and the boldness of the show earned it both love and hate. Over the years, Family Guy has been canceled and brought back more than once, proving how powerful its fan base is, but also how many feathers it ruffles. Episodes like Screams of Silence, about domestic abuse, and Quagmire's dad involving gender identity sparked public outrage. Still, no episode caused as much drama as the one we're about to discuss. It was darker than anything they'd ever done before. Dark humor is nothing new for Family Guy. The show has always made jokes about death, disease, and tragedy, but usually with a layer of absurdity or sarcasm to soften the blow. But there's a line. And when an episode loses the joke part and starts to feel too real, that's when things get uncomfortable. Family Guy has joked about 9/11, cancer, suicide, even children in danger.
Peter, this is the site of the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
Oh, so Saddam Hussein did this?
No.
The Iraqi army?
No.
Some guys from Iraq?
No.
That one lady who visited Iraq that one time?
No, Peter, Iraq had nothing to do with this. It was a bunch of Saudi Arabians, Lebanese, and Egyptians financed by a Saudi Arabian guy living in Afghanistan and sheltered by Pakistanis.
Some laughed, others were horrified. But the episode we're about to explore, it didn't just make people uncomfortable, it made executives say, "We can't air this." It wasn't just dark, it was too real. The episode that caused all the chaos was called Partial Terms of Endearment. It was supposed to air in season 8 of Family Guy, but it never made it to American TV. Why? Because it focused on one of the most sensitive topics in the world: abortion. The episode starts off like many others. Lois runs into an old college friend who asks her to be a surrogate mother. At first, Peter isn't thrilled about the idea, but after some strange jokes and back and forth, he agrees. Lois goes ahead and gets pregnant with the couple's baby. But before she can give birth, the couple dies in a car crash. Suddenly, Lois is stuck with a huge decision: keep the baby or terminate the pregnancy. And this is where things take a turn. The episode stops being silly and starts getting shockingly real. There are emotional conversations between Lois and Peter. Peter tries to stop her. Lois stands firm. There's even a scene where Peter takes her to a fake abortion clinic run by people trying to change her mind. It was part comedy, but also part commentary.
Mrs. Griffin, we have a saying around here. Let's keep abortion safe, legal, and rare.
Okay, well, why don't you get started? I'm gonna go sit in the car and pretend like I'm driving. I'm gonna be in a race.
The jokes were still there, but the subject matter was heavy. For some, the episode was bold, daring, and honest. For others, it was completely unacceptable.
Hey, what are you guys belly aching about?
Sir,
We are doing all that we can to stop the killing of millions of unborn babies. If you have a few moments, I'd like you to watch this video presentation.
At the time, abortion was a hot-button issue in America, arguably more divisive than ever. Political groups were loud, protests were happening, news outlets were constantly covering the debate.
Body! Our body! Whose body? Our body!
In the chants,
abortion is my right!
On the signs, a resounding rejection of the Supreme Court ruling from the streets of New York.
I wasn't planning on doing this today. I got all my work stuff, but I'm so angry.
The Supreme Court is illegitimate!
Fox knew that airing this episode could light a match in the middle of a gasoline fire. The network wasn't just thinking about the audience, they were thinking about advertisers, sponsors, and their reputation. If the episode aired, there was a serious risk of boycotts, protests, and political pressure. It wasn't worth the gamble. Fox said their decision wasn't about silencing the show, it was about avoiding unnecessary chaos, but many saw it as straight-up censorship. Interestingly, the UK didn't have the same reaction. Over there, the episode aired on TV without major backlash. That just showed how different countries deal with controversial topics. In the end, Fox didn't want trouble, and Partial Terms of Endearment was deemed too dangerous for prime time. Partial Terms of Endearment remains one of the most talked about episodes in Family Guy's history, not because it aired, but because it didn't. It challenged the idea of what animated comedy could be. Was it too far, or was it just brutally honest about a topic most shows are too scared to touch? That's the big question. And now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Fox made the right call by banning the episode, or should it have aired like the rest? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And if you love deep dives like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more.